Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's nice to be here. Even though I'm nervous, I feel a bit better now. I feel better. Okay, you all know me, and thank you so much, Jane, for that introduction. So today, all I'm going to share with you is what I've been implementing in my team in the last 3 months. In fact, from January up to date. So this is what I'm going to share with you, what I've done, and I found it's working for our team, and I know for a fact that it'll work for you too if you take it, start implementing it. So some of you might know I've faced a lot of challenges, and in fact, I've lost quite a lot. 2 legs of my manager legs have gone. They've gone find something else that was nice for them. And so I had to, I know. But then I've had to start again. And so we rebuild. But it took me a good 2 months because that came about October time. And so it took me really down, and my business went down as well, because that's what happens, isn't it? You start asking yourself, am I good enough? You start asking yourself all those questions. So that negative energy sort of drained me, and I lost me. But I had to take time to dig deep. And some of you might not have noticed in those 3 months, but it wasn't very easy. But I never stopped attending events. I never stopped doing my daily activities. I had to reinvent myself. You know, during that time, I came across this here, the emotional cycle of change. I don't know if you've come across it before, where you've got that uninformed optimism. I had always been going with my team and everything was going well, but then there comes a time where things change. There is that informed pessimism where people make decisions and you're thinking, what is happening? And then you get down to that valley of despair where you think, yeah, now it's me and I alone. I've got to make sure I dig deep. And I'm sure it happens to everybody. And let's try our best to manage our teams as well, because they will come to this point. When they start, things are going ever so well, but there will be time where things will go down. So it's managing their expectations as well. And I went down here in December 2024. I was down there, Valley of Despair. I barely scraped 12 cc's. You know, the leadership bonus. So this is it. You are really down. But then I had to find myself. And then now things are going up. So now informed pessimism, you're hopeful. You realize what's happening and you start doing what needs to be done intentionally. I think that's the key. We've got to be intentional. So I decided to focus on my recruitment, and most of my recruitment actually came from the people that I'd spoken to before. So it was pretty much following up on people that I'd spoken to before. At that time, I didn't feel great to face out there, because I'm always out there, content marketing. But I had to go back to those that I'd built relationships with. And that's how I went on to the next one. And then I was recruiting. And guess what? When I was recruiting, my team started recruiting as well. And so what we do, when the team member comes in, we try our best to do orientation within the first 48 hours. And I find that works. They've still got the excitement, and they're really there. And you know what? Forever brings the box very, very quickly. It's like pretty much the next day. And so it always usually it falls on the day that the box has arrived. They're opening their box, and it's all excitement over there. And I always have a goal. From January, I've had a goal to make sure I raise at least 2 supervisors, 2 different legs. So that is a non-negotiable. I look at who is there and how I can help those people, make sure that they are getting supervisor. So every month, the past 3 months to be fair, I've been building that. Oh, it's now 4 months because we've just done April. Okay, so that's that. And every business builder must respect our 5cc incentive. So I instill it in them when they come on board that we do 5cc's, and this is the incentive. I make it clear for them. They like seeing me carrying my big bags, my different bags. And in December, in January, I got my yellow case, and the team know. I did a video going up on stage with that yellow case, and I throw it into the team page every now and again so that they know that to have that case, it's 5cc's for 12 months. And so that is a must for everyone. and everyone must use the products. We had a lot of people, and I encountered a lot of people who say our products are expensive, and even within the team. So it is trying to instill in them that when they use the product themselves, they will see that it's not about the expense, it's about what they are putting in themselves, what value do they put in themselves. So when they then understand to use the product, and then they can share this product everywhere authentically. And every new business owner should listen to the drinks training by David Arch. David Arch did an amazing presentation, and all my orientations, when somebody joins, I send them that. It's 40 minutes long, and they need to watch that video, because as soon as they watch that video, they understand why they're drinking the aloe. And of late, Chrissy done a training in London about the drinks, and there is a chart about how much profit they get from one bottle. So it's, for a new starter, it's £8 profit for selling one bottle. So we work it out, even on our orientation. Or you can see it there. Sell one bottle of aloe, profit is £8. So it's all written on their orientation. We know exactly what we're doing. And you sell 5 of these, 5 times 8, yeah, sell 5 of them, it's £40. So what can £40 do for them? So it is, I fill my car petrol with £45 for a week. So it's putting it into context for them. When they sell that one bottle of aloe, what is it that they're getting out of it? But then they don't just sell the aloe, they understand why they're selling the aloe by listening to that training first. And every business owner should do a C9 as well. And I do it myself. I'm actually on day 2 today of the C9. So I lead by example. In January, we all did the C9, and then others are coming in, and that was at the back of Esther's training at Success Day back in November. Yes, it was. And even a lot of my team members, they did the C9 for the first time in January. And now they sell them quite a lot. So it's that, getting them all to do those things, it is exciting. So with our orientation, we always look at what is their goal, short-term and long-term, and we discuss them doing vision boards. And I always want a date. Like that one, we did it on the 5th of April, and I wanted to know by the 12th of the 4th, I wanted to see their vision board. So it is those things that when they do that, they actually connect with why they're joining this and why they're doing this. And we talk about boards. Nat and the team, they've done an amazing board who Esther updated ever so often, and the team is there. They need to understand, get on that board and understand, and joining our Facebook group that we've done. So it is all those things that if you get them to understand, it is for them, and I'm out of the picture. Everything is in their hands. Then they will do everything. And one thing that's been a massive, massive game changer is in-person launches. We were privileged to go to Jane's house in September of last year, and a lot of training went on there, and we were told, do in-person launches. I had been told before, but remember, I was a COVID baby. My business grew a lot in COVID, and I was behind the screen. I had not really stepped out to do in-person launches, I'll be honest. I didn't start them then because I told you things were not right in my head, but I started them in January. That first one that you see there, I did a launch in someone else's house in Coventry, and that was central. And one person joined, the lady there, she joined the business. And that lady joined, that was beginning of February. She's done 5 CCs from February, March to April. So this is it. When they come in, that 5 CCs, we do it, we master it. And then when she joined me, she then did her own launch over there, because she joined the business from a launch. So she then did her own launch. On that one, she actually, oh yeah, this was her first one. That's still the same lady. This was her first launch, and that lady, they joined. So the first launch she had, somebody joined. She then did another launch, but no one joined there. So now I had to manage her expectations. Remember, somebody joins on her first launch, she's excited, do another one, and then things don't happen. And there, unfortunately, I say unfortunately, but then to be fair, she was expecting someone to join. They didn't join. but they bought products. So still, there was a win situation. Over here, that's another launch. I went up to Nottingham. 2 people joined actually on that launch over there. And down there, this is actually Middlesbrough. I've been to Middlesbrough. February, I went to Middlesbrough. One of my team members recruited in Middlesbrough. I went there in February, did a launch, 2 people joined. And then I went back again in March. 2 people joined again when I went back in March. I went back in April. So I've been there. It's a 3-hour journey for me going there and a 3-hour journey coming back. But I make sure that I go. And that team in Middlesbrough has grown. In March, they brought about 20 CCs, 20 case credits. And in April, they went down a bit to about 18. But then it is steadily growing. It's some people are still there. You know, people that are not knowing, that uninformed optimism, they're just going, they don't know. And some of them are getting into that realization. I'm now in where I am managing the valley of despair. Because some people get there very fast. So it is managing all that. And the pictures are endless. I've done numerous of those in-person ones, some very far. And then I've got one of my best friends. I don't know, I'm sure you're wondering what this is. One of my best friends. This is my best friend. You guys know I'm a nurse. I still do my nursing. I probably work once a week or something, but in April I only work twice. So sometimes I work. So this bag is my friend. I will have my handbag, my phone will be in my pocket or somewhere, but this is what people see when I go. So, and you want people to see what you are proud of. I only carry there a few things. It's like things like properly script, things that nurses, because when I'm going to work, I want them nurses to see what is in here, what is there. And trust me, this is one of them. And I took this picture, you can see over here. She had a nasty burn. She's got a scar on there. And she happened to talk about it and said, you know what, Sija, what in your bag there? Have you got something that can help with that? And I was like, yeah, I've got a product for that. And she bought it same time. So this is it and my team members have taken this on very, very well. This is from my other team member, that is from another one, that is from another one, and this. But everyone on our orientation, everyone has to carry this bag. Even when you're going shopping, you don't have to make it heavy. Just put a few things. And another thing that I have inside that might be helpful is I've got my business card. It's got my QR code to my shop. So some will not buy, but I'll give them that. That's got my QR code to my shop. One day, it might be lying in there somewhere. They might want it. And then there's something else, another weapon in here that I was taught. I'm sure this was a while back that I was taught this. This is stickers that have got my name on them. It was one of the company trainings that I got this from. Only from Moo. Is it Moo something? Yeah. And I've printed this. So when somebody buys, I will stick this on. So it just lives in there. I'll just stick in there. I don't know. So far, I haven't had anything from it, but you never know. You just don't know. So that's another thing. It's a game changer. You will sell a product every day if you do this. You carry, I know probably it's not fashionable for some, but I find fashion in it because it pays the bills. So I thought I will show you that. So that is a game changer if you love retailing, or even if you don't love it, but you want to get into it. I was never very good at retailing. I could sponsor very well, but retailing, I am coming into terms with it, with carrying that. This talks for me. People are asking me questions. And you know, it's so simple. When I get to work, I just leave it there and I get on with work. And people are asking, who is this bag? What is this? What is happening? And it's selling. And then the other thing that we do religiously, in fact, I heard the Japanese girls saying that they do it every day. But we call these team hugs. From January we started this, but it's once a week. So we were talking on our way from Paris and we're thinking, this once a week, it's got to change. And in this, I don't lead any of these team hugs. I get my team members to lead. All these three are supervisors. So I get them to lead. when they hear from another supervisor, they hear from another upcoming person, because sometimes when they hear it from me, they think, oh, Sija has been in the business 7 years, oh, Sija has done this before, but then when she talks and says, you can sell. Some people were saying, oh, my relatives can't sell, are not supporting me, are not buying me. And this one, say to them, where is it written that your relatives should be your customers? And I was like, ooh, I would not have said that. She said it. And they heard it loud and clear. That, you know what, if my relatives don't buy from me, it's okay. Let me get out there and find other customers. So, and here, it's an open talk. We are washing our dirty knickers. Everyone. Yeah. So whatever you are encountering, whatever someone has said and you felt you are not comfortable, whatever, that's where in the team hack, that's where it's discussed. And then we help each other up again. Yeah, we wipe each other's tears. There's lots of tears there, but we wipe them out. And we give each other real love. When they come out, and what we do, the new person that is joining the team hack, we always want them to tell us their story, why they joined Forever, where are they based, for the benefit of the others, because usually I know quite a few of them already, but for the benefit of others, and then the community, everyone is looking out for everyone. It's for all of us. It's not just me that knows that person. And accountability, they are then accountable. They are agreeing. In fact, 2 of these have said to me, this month we're doing 25 case credit personal. I said, okay. I didn't ask for that. They have decided it. And that's what they are going to do. I'm not involved. And when they are accountable to each other, in fact, it's these 2 that they've said they're doing 25 case credits each month, this month. And I was like, great, that's all right. But it is them, like I said, the accountability within each other. And then the incentive emphasis, the 5cc incentive, now we've got the summer incentive. When we do our team hacks, we emphasize on those incentives. And I also do little incentives for the team as well, probably getting them a book and things like that. And now I've tried a big incentive. I don't know, I need prayers. I've said those that are getting... I need prayers. Those that are going to get to manager by August and then do 45 case credits after, which I said it before. Michael told us about the Rotterdam. We'll go together to play in Egypt. And they are so upfront. They want it. They love it. And so those are the things, that little things, and we can play around. We don't have to do big incentives. Even small incentives, they do work, and people love it. And that's when we do our 7-day plan as well. And in-person planning and assistance, I actually drive everywhere. Here I was down in Swindon, and then there I was down in Basingstoke, and here we were in Bicester. In fact, I was meant to talk with Chrissy. Yeah, we're down in Bicester. There I was going contact marketing. This lady here, she was finding it hard to meet new people. So I went up to Bicester to assist her to do contact marketing. She sees me doing it, and we work together. And so anywhere and everywhere, I will go to them. I have found there is power in this in-person, which I didn't know. I mean, I knew about it, but I just hadn't stepped into it. So if we can step into it, that would be amazing. And then social media as well. We've got people that are loving social media. These girls and boys here, they love social media. They will go on TikTok and do a live on TikTok and invite as many teams to come on TikTok. And there on TikTok, they'll do a product launch on TikTok. And then get many people asking, people that are coming in, they're asking questions, and then they link up with everyone that's in there. So you then, everyone is talking about a different product, and so that helps. So those launches, and also sharing a bit about the business. I usually go in there as well. They'll ask me to start and then say something at the end. And every business owner talks about a product, and that helps as well building their product knowledge. I was shocked from one of the ladies. In fact, this was started by the girls in Middlesbrough, and then everybody else is coming in on board with it. And one of the girls here spoke about aloe vera, like I was shocked. I was thinking, wow, I thought I knew aloe vera, but she explained it so well for everybody to understand. And so that works if you can find somebody who's good at it, or we can learn and also do it. And this was another thing that we did. This was in January. We started in 13th of January, and a few people did a C9, so that was helpful. 3 customers became business owners from these 24 that were here. That was collectively all of us in the team. So doing a C9 all together, it helps. And now we are on another journey to do the C9. And I know we'll have other people joining in and doing this and coming on to the business as well. So to conclude, all this activity has seen me from 12 cc, like I said, barely 12 cc's in December, and coming up to doing 102 non-manager in April, which I'm so grateful for. So I had not done non-manager 100 cc's since my uninformed optimism back in January 2021. But now I know what I'm doing. And I'm helping my team to know what they're doing as well. And so, but then we are nowhere near where we need to be. So we are all growing. We are all building. I have proven to myself that when I do the activity, results come. And try it for yourself as well. Prove to yourself. When you do the activity, drive those distances, go when you need to go, the activity will come. The only real problem in life is what to do next. What are we going to do next after this beautiful training? So we need to think about that, isn't it? What are we going to do next? Are we implementing this or are we not? It's up to us. And my great daddy here, Grandpa, he says, it always seems impossible until it's done. And I felt it was impossible, but I'm grateful that I'm on a journey. I'm nowhere near arriving. I'm on a journey. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk with you.